Hi guys, it's Stevie and Cálaeb here, and we're back with another episode of our weekly roundup. We don't have a pen to talk about this week. The internationals, we don't watch too many internationals. We love Portugal, we love keeping an eye on Spain, and actually like keeping an eye on Brazil and Messi and stuff like that. But I mean, we don't really watch the internationals. Once it gets to like the knockout stages, when it gets to the knockout stages, we start to watch a wee bit more.
But we like the Euro.
And we look, that's what I mean, knockout tournaments. You get what I mean? So, yeah, we touched on it before. So we'll start with the internationals. A little roundup basically on fixtures that sort of I was keeping an eye on myself. I don't expect Cálaeb to. He was more concentrating on asking questions how a certain individual was doing. So I sort of just kept an eye on some of the fixtures. I didn't go through them all because I mean, it's not for me, right? So yeah, let's get into it. We'll start with a little roundup of the midweek fixtures, and then we'll jump into the usual. What do we normally finish with? Our pack challenge. And what do you have to do to get them?
Be good all week.
Be good all week. He knows the drill. We all know the drill by now. So folks, let's get into it. Let's crack on. So Ireland, Armenia. I mean 1-0 Ireland. Armenia, even with 13 men, I would expect Ireland to be doing something. I mean, they were down to 10 men here. I mean, Evan Ferguson header seals it for our country, Ireland. But they but they made hard work of it, and I mean, I don't know what it's like for you guys and who your country is, but it's got nothing. Even we never expect Ireland to head into a tournament and go flying, you know, and we don't have that expectation here. So I mean, you're never really disappointed, but watching it, it's difficult. I'll just be honest about that. And if anybody thinks any different, I believe you're not being totally honest. That's just my opinion. So yeah, it's games like this one where Armenia, like, come on, Armenia, right? Down to 10 men, and it finishes 1-0 to Ireland. Like, I mean, Ireland, we're not blessed with Champions League calibre players, but we have enough for Armenia, in my opinion. And I mean, but for big Evan Ferguson there, propping up in the box at that point was a beautiful header, and it was a beautiful cross. We'd have been walking away with a 0-0 draw, and it's games like that there that make me dislike international football at non-knockout level. I will state that. I watch the knockouts. So yeah, on now to Italy 3, Israel 0. Again, Cálaeb is too young to understand what I'm about to touch on here. Anybody with a heart right now? I've took notes again. It's all our own words, but I mean, there's too much. Like, I can't remember all that. I'm not Tom Cruise or Brad Pitt. Like, I mean, I'm not an actor that can memorize a script. So yeah, here, just bear with us. This game here, again, this is my thoughts, and it's not intended to offend. This game with Italy, Italy should have got the points for this game. So they should have, for all that's wrong in the world right now, and all the corruption that this world we live in right now, surely sport should be the one place where we should be free of corruption. I mean, we're talking about people's lives. We're talking about children. We're talking about families. We're talking about hospitals. We're talking about schools. We're talking about everything just being crumbled. I don't want to get emotional over it or nothing like that, but I mean, I I don't think this game should have went ahead between Italy and Israel. I mean, the world. I mean, we all learn this pretty quickly when we leave school. I mean, the world's not all sunshine and roses. We know that. It's a dangerous place, and it'll swallow you up if you're not ready for it. But there is a lot of corruption in power. There's a corruption in business. There's corruption in it's just life. It's part of life, and you only learn that when you take your blinkers off when you leave school. But surely sport must remain pure. I mean, we go into sport, it's a hobby, it's a pure thing. Sport's not yeah, it's a business. It becomes a business, but it starts with a child in the garden with nothing but love for this thing that they take to. Some of us love it, and we weren't that good at it, and we need people like that as well. But I mean, any kind of sport, like I'm talking all sports. You picking for cards is not there. I'm talking every kind of sport, from the least skilled to the most technical sport you can think of. Like ice hockey for me probably is the most difficult one.
You're putting them.
Anybody could play. I just think that the Israel-Italy game shouldn't have went ahead, and that Italy should have got the 3 points. I mean, surely humans are more important than money, but it seems like money is more important. It seems like money right now is more important than actual humanity. Again, that's personal preference. So yeah, I'm not going to go on too much anymore than that. I just thought I would touch on that. It's important to me, so it might not be important to you. So yeah, on to the Italians. I mean, they are an outfit that rarely look overly impressive, yet somehow they're always there when it counts. A nation that knows how to go deep into tournaments, and they're always there come the quarterfinal, semi-final stage. And Italy have always been, even down the years, like I mean, I can't think the last top-notch world class. Let's do this here. This is the challenge. The last top-notch we're talking world class player, outfield, not Donnarumma. Forget about Donnarumma. The last top drawer, top level Italian player has to be Francesco Totti or Alessandro Del Piero. Cassano was a flash in the pan. Loads of talent. Didn't do it. Couldn't do it on a regular basis. Fantastic talent. Loved him. I loved Cassano, but he's a maverick. But he was a maverick without the work ethic. I mean, the longevity of Del Piero and Totti. So yeah, I mean, that's their two main players since Baggio, in my opinion. Not forgetting Maldini, and Nesta. We're talking attacking players. We're talking attacking players here. These are Italian legends. When you get older, you'll know. We're going to move on to it now in a wee second. So I mean, when you think about the talent that comes out of England and all these other nations that underachieve, Italy are massively overachieving. That's that. I mean, I think they're always proof that sheer grit, determination, and a team ethic will always beat individual status. And Italy are proof of that. Time and time again, they are there. When it comes to the knockout football, Italy is there. You could bet your mortgage that Italy will go to the knockouts in every tournament. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Somebody put it in the comments if I'm wrong. So yeah, on now to, England 5, Latvia 0. Caleb, you're going to enjoy this one.
Yay!
I had to sit back and think about this. England 5, Latvia 0. So it's coming home already. It's started. Or did it ever actually stop? Since Euro 96? And when is it coming home? I'd love to know. Overrated, overhyped, constantly pushed and splattered across the media. I'll never forgive the British tabloids for their treatment of David Beckham after the 98 fiasco. He was hung out to dry by his own country, and then 4 years later he was the nation's hero when he scored the free kick at Old Trafford. That is the biggest proof that football fans and media is fickle. So that's a testament to David Beckham's mental strength. Not only that, the treatment of Wayne Rooney. Wayne Rooney's a player that doesn't get talked about enough. I don't care if Wayne Rooney isn't the most prettiest in the room, you know. It doesn't bother me. Even if I didn't support Man United, if I was just another football fan, anybody that knows anything about football, Wayne Rooney, prime Wayne Rooney, folks, I think the press, the media, do they not like him? Is it just down to a personal thing? Because he doesn't have the pretty looks or what? Wayne Rooney has been, without a question of a doubt, England's most gifted footballer since Paul Gascoigne. And that's a fact. And he is the most underrated player. He doesn't get the... I blame Sky. I blame Gabby Agbonhor. I blame all the team at Talk Sport. I blame the media. Because that's where it starts. So yeah, they're overrated, overhyped, pushed and splattered across the media, and they're doing this and they're doing that, and they never really do nothing. I mean, I've actually took and wrote this down myself. Let's put it into context here, Caleb. Stay with me, son. Because for all the data that we have available for all the data and analysis that is available at the click of a button right now in today's world, our friends in Sky and Talk Sport and whatever else, they tend to forget a few important facts. I'll not say stats, I'll say facts. The last English Ballon d'Or winner was Michael Owen in 2001, right? The last English captain to lift the Champions League was John Terry in 2012. So I mean, they can talk all they want about Harry Kane, but for me, he's not even close to Cristiano level. Let's look at the goals. I mean, they play in the same teams. They both play for European countries, so they will be playing against the same calibre of sides. Harry Kane's now went to the Farmers League in Germany. I mean, and he scored all these goals. I mean, he wouldn't get close to Ronnie's level, and he wouldn't even lace a Prime Rooney's boots. I mean, have they ever just sat back and thought to themselves, we've won nothing since 1966, 20 years before I was born. So what gives us the right to expect to win anything before it's even started? Everybody talks about Arsenal and being serial bottlers. What's that make England? I want to hear your thoughts. Don't come at me. Be logical and be real, because that's facts. So yeah, on now to Portugal and Hungary.
Portugal.
So we'll get through it here, son, and then I'll ask you. Yeah. So do you want to read this wee bit out for us? So Caleb will do this wee bit. So what's the headline? No, the headline's the thick one.
Portugal 2 and Hungary 2.
Hungary 2. Well done, Buster. So yeah, Slobozai snatches a late draw here, but again, folks, I'll try and make eye contact as much as possible. I need to say something, and I don't care what backlash I get from this. Ronaldo's playing in Saudi now. He hits 2 again. I mean, Hungary's a decent side. They're not. It's not Armenia. It's certainly not Latvia. So he's playing in Saudi, and he hits 2 again, and his total now is 948. Yet he's still doubted. When I was younger, the hate towards him, it actually used to anger me, and I would have fell out with people and got angry and, fought his corner, all that stuff. But as I've aged now, I laugh at it, It's exactly the same as the hate towards United. I'm going to hit you with some more facts. And the reason for that is we have owned the Premier League era. Who's closest? What's figure? What number is close to 13? Which one? Tell me in the comments below. So it's similar to Ronaldo, as in nobody can come on and say he's a bad pro. They can't say that because he's probably the most elite pro in the sport. That's without a shadow of a doubt. It's exactly, miles ahead of the rest, and people hate what they can't match, and that's why he's constantly talked about. His years across England, Spain and Italy and now Saudi are unmatched. And I want to go back to something here. Whenever he came back to us to try and help us, and bear in mind he finished second to Harry Kane, and he was done. He was done. Sorry, son. Bear in mind, Ronaldo came back to United. Oh, he was done. He finished second in the scoring charts that year, and Mason Greenwood, Paul Pogba and Marcus Rashford should have followed his example. His conduct, his standards, they're pure Roy Keane-esque. Those sessions under Kino, Vida and Rio, they shaped him. And he is the epitome of perfection on and off the pitch. All the hate is pure jealousy. So on now to Spain, Bulgaria. I'll just stop right there. It's Bulgaria. 4-0 to Spain. That's all the reaction to this week. Thank God the Premier League's back this weekend.
Yes!
So we can forget about all this that I don't like sort of football. So that's the reaction for this week. But folks, before we go into Cálaeb's pack challenge here, there's something that I really need to touch on personally. And Cálaeb, folks, we would like to say a massive thank you. What do you say?
Thank you!
Thank you guys. Honestly, I'm going to hit you with something here, and I've only looked at this today and it's blew my mind. Honestly, we're such a small channel, and with only 54 videos, we're on the cusp of hitting 16,000 views. To us, that's massive. We're only active 2.5 months. And we're flying. We're absolutely flying. So thank you all. Thank you so much. It means a lot. Share the word. Put us out there to your friends. But again, thanks for the support. Everybody. Thanks for your support. So, without any more hesitation, there's one thing I forgot, and apologies. We also dropped our episode 3 this week of our challenge series after a long wait between episode 2. And guys, we've actually upped our game. We have now got our weekly roundup running with its very own theme tune, and we've got our FSB challenge episodes running with their very own theme tune. So it's fair to say, have we leveled up?
Yes.
What have we done?
Leveled up.
We have leveled up. It's exciting, and if you haven't seen it yet, get on to the challenges. It's been really fun. But folks, I'm not going to pause any longer. Without further ado now, he's pretty confident today, trying to sneak into nothing in there for you. So, right, over to this wee man now. Have you been a good boy all week?
Yep.
Stop looking at my pocket and look at them people. Have you been a good boy all week?
Yep.
Have you been a good boy for Nana all week?
Yep.
Homework done?
Yep.
Were you a good boy for Mrs. Doherty at school?
Yep.
Promise?
Yeah.
Were you a good boy at skill school?
Yes.
Were you a good boy at skate loose training for your coaches?
Yep.
Make your bed every morning?
Yep.
And no cheat to mommy? Promise?
Yes.
Promise?
Yes. Yes.
It's fair to say this wee man has definitely earned, he's such a good boy. He's a good boy. There's your pack, Buster. Well done. Another week, another pack. Let's get them opened here to me.
They're all the same.
Because that's, Caleb, that's, why does Tim and Chris come in the same time? Say a big shout out to Tops. That's Tops. Say a big shout out to Tops.
Tops
Say a big shout out.
to Premier League.
Say a big shout out to Tops.
Tops.
No, you have to say what I said.
Give a big shout out to Tops.
A big shout out to Tops, folks.
Premier League.
We're getting through your book. Caleb's getting through this book rightly. So yeah, let's get her cracked open here. And remember the same way you done it last week. Hold them and give them up to that. I'll read them out. Right, Wolves first. Who forgot? Let Daddy try and read this. This is good crack. Emmanuel and who forgot? Darwin Nunez. He's not there anymore. Oh, decent. Matoma, Brighton. No, he's a good player. Who we got here? Livermento, quality player.
This one's
Quality, a really quality player.
same.
Wow, guys, this lad has just packed. Wow, a retro Iron Lennon. Anybody remember that? It's a signed Iron Lennon? Yeah, actually. Does anyone remember Iron Lennon Spurs Prime? Oh, my God. We've got a pro partnership, Onana and Tillmans. This pack's getting good. A headliner, Jacob Murphy. Is that a gold?
Yes.
A gold Thomas Suchek. I think it's a standard Thomas Suchek. Decent player, but he's getting on now. What's the crack with West Ham tonight? Oliver Scarellas, or whatever you call him. Ex-Manchester United, Monaco youth player, PSG, maybe. Hannibal Mergy was supposed to be the next Ronaldinho. They turned him into a defensive midfielder. That's not good enough.
Mine,
So,
Max and
we're trying to round it up now.
the
So folks, that's us for this
World
week.
Cup final. The World Cup is there. As the teams
As a Chelsea boy, Cucurella, for Spain.
No, he was well dirty against
So,
United.
I know he was. He always is. He's a dirty player. Right, so, folks, that's us for this week. Caleb, another week, another pack. Guys, I'm sorry to drag out that roundup there, but I just want to give it as it is, in my own words. Sky Sports don't tell the whole story, and neither does none of the rest of the video, so you'll get it here. You'll get it. No fluff, no fancy words. Folks, have a lovely weekend. Stay tuned because the Premier League's back. If you haven't seen our challenge episodes, get on it. Remember to smash that subscribe button, drop your likes, drop your comments below. We always take any feedback on board. So hit that subscribe button, drop your thoughts below, stay safe and keep on balling.